A widowed man, aged between 50 to 55, let us name him Stephen. He is a writer in profession, pianist in passion, altogether an OCD patient. As you all know, OCD patients have a pattern in everything they do, like closing the door, switching the lights, walking in pavement. In case of closing the door, they close the door, open it again and then close it. In case of walking in pavement, say which is two-colored, black and white, and they started walking on white tiles, they are extremely careful not to place their feet on black ones. Our hero Stephen is this kind of a person. He is very less talkative and he goes daily to the same restaurant, orders to the same waiter, sits on the same table, but brings spoon and fork from his home. His only companion is his wife's memories. Opposite to his flat lives a bachelor. Let us name him Jeffrey. Jeffrey Jeffrey paints and draws pictures which his money-minded friend sells, and thus Jeffrey makes his mere living. His only companion is his dog, a mob breed. How many of you know this breed? Okay. For the ones who don't know, this dog looks exactly like the mob that we use in our home. This dog is very affectionate animal. Poor animal. Let's show some humanity. Let's name him Lola. So our Lola is not tall, in fact below average. As I said before, it is very affectionate animal. One night, a thief enters Jeffrey's house. But unfortunately, that thief could not find any money. Petty thief did not know that his money-minded friend manages his financial part. So, unresistingly, he moved to the nearby room and started searching for money. But Jeffrey noticed him. He did not protect himself because he was so innocent that he knew how to protect himself or fight. But proactively, the thief pushed Jeffrey and flew away. Neither he was conscious enough to admit himself in the hospital, nor our Lola know how to save her master. Next day, his friend admitted Jeffrey in the hospital and head surgery was suggested. Jeffrey, on being very affectionate with our Lola, requested his friend to take care of his dog, our dear Lola. But he was not interested in that dog. He was only interested in the paintings that he drew. So what he thought is to leave this dog in any of the neighbor of his flat. So he knocked a first door. The story was explained, but they rejected, saying the newborn baby might get infected because of this dog. The next door was knocked. The story was repeated, but they shut the door, saying they hate dogs. Third is our Stephen's flat. One incident happened a few days before. Lola and Stephen never got along each other. Stephen, being an OCD patient, he was very afraid or allergic to this dog, its saliva, the smell. He literally hated those dogs. So every day, Lola would stand at the balcony and bark at Stephen. But Stephen would go in a sideways to avoid this Lola. But this time, his friend knocked Stephen's flat. The calling bell was pressed. Being ignored 2 times, he pressed the calling bell and left the dog at the door and flew away. Stephen opened the door. Unable to know what to do next, he went inside his house. Our Lola sat on the mat near the door but did not move. Even Stephen did not do anything. Stephen, before having his dinner, placed a bowl of food for Lola and then he went to have his dinner. But still, they did not utter a word. They did not converse. Stephen, being a pianist, started playing his piano. When he played his piano, our Lola started crawling slowly towards the food. When he stopped, she stopped. When he resumed, she resumed. So Stephen ignored her and then started playing piano. Lola ate her food and slept peacefully. With increase in days, they became closer and closer but did not utter a word. They did not become close, they maintained their distance. One day when Stephen was returning from his work, he noticed that Lola had made the home dirty. Unable to do anything but for the love, he put a dog collar around her neck and then took her a walk, but still they maintained a distance. All neighbors and surrounding people were shocked, utterly shocked by seeing this incident because even Jeffrey was not this close to Lola. As days passed, still they became more closer and closer. After a week, Jeffrey was discharged from the hospital and his friend went to call Lola back. Lola looked at Stephen, but Stephen pretended silence. He preferred silence because he didn't know what to do. Lola was taken back to Jeffrey's house. Whilst Jeffrey was recovering from his surgery, he was trying to be affectionate to the animal, but it did not. It always sat in the balcony and noticed Stephen when he's going to have his meal from the nearby restaurant. At that night, when Stephen played his piano, Lola rushed into his house knowing that door would be opened for her. She sat on the books neatly arranged on the chair and started waving her tail, enjoying the music. In life, it is not where you go, it is whom you travel with. Oh, back to you, James.
Thank you, Kousika.